Hey guys, Sunnybye here. It's me again, and I am back with some more videos. I am very sorry that I haven't been able to make any videos for the past few months. High school has just started. I have been working my butt off and have not had the time to be able to make any videos. And I've also been required to use Movie Maker to make my videos. So I am going to hit you with another top 15 video that is now going to be top 15 scariest games of 2012 through 2013. And please enjoy. Ghouls Forest 2D and 3D. You're just surfing the web when you find this new game. You're like, OMG, I found an awesome game! And then you start playing it. 15 minutes later. Okay, this is kinda freaking me out. But it's no big deal. 30 minutes later. What is that? I did not like that.
Mommy?
Slendy Tubbies. Just imagine you were walking in the woods, not doing anything wrong, collecting just your normal Teletubby custards. Then you start seeing dead bodies. Not just any ordinary dead bodies, but Teletubbies lying on the ground, dead. And then, oh wait, the light went out. Give me a sec. That's right. You know what I'm talking about. Slendy Tubbies is basically one of the creepiest things you will see on the internet today. Okay, in the past. But you get what I mean. Just looking at these things make you cringe up and make you want to just cry on your bed. And that means Slenderman plus Teletubbies equals the scariest game ever. Yeah, but not really. Ib. You play as a girl named Ib. You go to a paint gallery that is actually pretty cool until things get weird. You go into this weird dimension that you don't know about. You pick up a rose and that ends up being how much life you have. And then you start walking. Oh, now you have met a guy named Gary who evidently did the same thing. He also has a blue rose. Now you're being chased by monsters coming that are actually the paintings, headless mannequins, dolls that are creepy as heck, mannequin heads that are crying out blood, paintings that want to eat your roses. Everything is just fine. Now, I do have to say, Ib is more of an adventure kind of game, more than a horror game. But nonetheless, it is pretty creepy. And I would have to say, if this was in real life, how would you be able to handle that kind of thing? I mean, really? Anyway, that's it. I'm scared. You're just in your house, doing nothing, when all of a sudden you see something out your window. A face. Only a face. Blood starts dripping down your paintings and walls. Then you start seeing it in corners and dark hallways. It writes in blood on the wall. Let's play tag. So then it starts chasing you down a big world of blood, guts, and all kinds of gory things. Then after a while of chasing you, it stops and says, "I love watching you." And then it leads you to a room with a rope in the ceiling in a chair. It wants you to hang yourself so it can watch you forever. That's almost as creepy as the sun from Teletubbies if it got creepy, stared at you very creepily, and then just slapped this thing's face on the sun. Oh, by the way, the thing's name is Whiteface. Hold on. What would happen if you combined Slendy with Whiteface? It would turn into, some kind of weird... You know what, just forget what I said. Amnesia: The Dark Descent. You play as a guy named Daniel, and you wake up in this mansion that is owned by Alexander, who is actually now dead. But then, Daniel is being chased by an entity called the Shadow. Gatherers, such as the Grunt, Brute, a thing called Alois, the Water Monster or Cairn, and the Goop, or as you always see it, the Goop. Now, I have to say, the creepiest thing is when Alexander's painting turns from this to this. But still, you gotta love them graphics. Stopped. Warning, this one will go by fast. Okay, for the record, this game doesn't really have much in it. You're just roaming around in dark hallways while this thing just pops out of nowhere, and the only reason it would really scare you, it takes you by surprise because the game is silent the whole time until it appears. It's kind of like if you played the maze game. But in order for you guys to really see how bad it really scares you, I have a clip from one of Raid Wolf Games' clips or videos. So, and for some reason, my video downloader wasn't able to work, so I only have Raid Wolf Gamers. If it would have worked, I would have gotten, like PewDiePie, Markiplier, Yummy Mash, all of them. But here's Raid Wolf Gamer.
Jesus! Mommy?
Words can say no more than that just did, my friends. But one little thing I have to say, the monster from Stalked kinda reminds me of a Reeded if it took off its mask. But then again, at least this thing doesn't do this.
They do the Harlem Shake.
What has been seen cannot be unseen. Amnesia, a machine for pigs. In the game Amnesia, a machine for pigs, you play as a father named Oswald Mendes. And once again, Amnesia is great for its graphics and its gameplay. But this time, instead of the normal monsters, you're being chased by new monsters called pigmen, which are surprisingly really related to zombie pigmen in Minecraft. But in the game, there are many types of pigmen in Amnesia Machine for Pigs. I mean, I just went on Google Images and found every single one of these. Now, they may not be all in the game, but if this is true, all of these monsters are pigmen. Now, I haven't really studied a whole lot about Amnesia, a Machine for Pigs, but I have seen, a couple of videos from PewDiePie and Markiplier, and love you guys, and I was really satisfied. It looks like a really great game. I hope I can play it one day. But anyway, on to the next one. Eerie.